Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your old buddy, the Big Dirty here. This is Saturday, April 18th. That's the notification. In the house, we have Crystal wearing the I Survived Metal Fest t-shirt. That was quite the feat. Yeah. So, anyway, I bring you here today just basically to give you a small little update on something. I just went over to a relative of mine, a relative of mine's new house, and basically what he has is an acreage and a farm. We had to go drive. How long did it take us to get there? 20 minutes. About 20 minutes to get there, so not that bad. Anyway, shit, it's kind of hard. I can't really tell if this thing is working or not. I hope it is. We had one viewer, they went away. One viewer came, they're like, yeah, this is, what are you going? Fuck you, Real. Or fuck you, Big Dirty. Fuck you, Big Dirty. I'm wearing my Metallica shirt today because it's Metal Day. I'm wearing, can you not do that?
No, I was just checking to see if the audio works. It's working.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, we're good for audio. So, anyway, I went over to my cousin's farm, and he showed me a couple things, and we're exploring options of his home entertainment system and all that stuff like that, because I'm kind of I guess you could say a nerd or a geek or whatever. But anyway, he's told me that, I bought this receiver, and I'm not really using it at the moment. He's like, you could take it, try it out, see if you like it or not. And basically, I went over there, and he presented me with this thing, and I was like, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was going to be like basic 5.1. Now, I myself have the Yamaha. I don't exactly have the model. Maybe if you can grab that model for me. Sorry, it's a live stream shit. But anyway, I gotta keep adjusting shit. I have the 5.1 model, and I asked him, I'm like, is this your basic 5.1 model? And he says, I don't even know what it is. So he shows me this box. The one that we currently have is the RV V481. Okay, so this one is way more advanced. So I'm just going to show you here real quick. It's in the box here. It's a RV1081. RV1081 is the receiver. Now, there's a couple of perks that this thing has that mine currently doesn't have. It has Dolby Atmos, which is a must in all modern home theater systems, like for me, because I'm an audiophile and I like my good audio and all that crap. If you're going to spend the big bucks on something, go for broke. Don't just go half in and try to be cheap and chintzy and all that stuff like that. Just go for broke. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be you who has to live with that purchase. And you could flip something, you could resell it later, but you're not going to get nothing near what you paid for it, like off the shelf. Anyhow, he got this from a friend of his, and he got this unit 2 years ago, he says, which is about right, because now they're making completely different systems. But this one here is actually 4K compatible. It's got the 4K inputs. It's got the HDMI in, HDMI outs. The Dolby Atmos, you can connect it to Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, basically all the features that I have in mine, but more. And it's also a 7.2 system, which means you can have a center, you can have your basic 5.1 surround, and 2 additional subwoofers. Awesome shit. It has a dual output for subwoofer, and you can basically take 2 powered subwoofers, put one in, like, say if your TV is kind of like tilted on the side, put it back behind the unit, give a little room for a subwoofer, take another subwoofer, and they're all powered, right? You run the RCA leads, all that shit. Take it behind the couch or your viewing area, and you got that punch behind you. So you got the bass firing from the front, you got the bass firing from the back, plus you got your 5.1, well, 7 channel, like basically like center and everything is nuts, completely nuts. So another thing I like about this one in particular is the fact that it does have the compatible Android or Mac. You know, if you're an iPhone user or whatever, you can basically stream music, whatever. It has all that stuff. And there's no limits to what you can do with this thing for sound. And it'll run through your TV. You'll have one centralized location, one centralized remote for all this stuff. You could even control your other compatible devices. Say if you had a Blu-ray player, I'm pretty sure the remote would work with a compatible Blu-ray, stuff like that, right? All in all, I would say it's a good win, and I'm going to try my best to give a proper review of this thing. But the only thing is that it's a pain in the ass to fucking hook this thing up, because I have to pull everything out. I have to fucking reattach everything and reassign everything. And now that I actually do have 2 extra Paradigm speakers, because I have my surrounds, I have my mains, I have my center, and my sub. That's all I got right now. It seems to be doing the trick for me, but this is so much better. So if I could add 2 more speakers, 2 satellites up here, 2 satellites back here, my 2 mains, which are firing right at me, and my center, and I'm going to have to buy another sub because I only got the one, which is a 15-inch Paradigm. It fucking blows this fucking house. It rattles the goddamn house. Like, it's so cool. It's awesome. Well, especially when you're watching like a movie with like a really high intensity action scene, or like a horror movie where things like the jump scares are coming at you. Yeah. I'm going to give a proper review of this thing. I have to hook the damn thing up. But until then, I just want to mention that Yamaha makes some really fucking cool shit, man. Pioneer is really good too. I never really got into the Onkyo or Denon stuff or anything like that. I use Klipsch speakers. I use Paradigms and mixture with those, and I have a Paradigm 15-inch sub, powered. It's got this big old fucking driver, this big unit in the back. It's nuts, completely nuts. In my studio, I use a JBL 10-inch, and I use a couple of Resolve A5 monitors, as I mentioned in the past. And for inside a small room, it fucking rocks the shit out of this room. But I'm a guy who likes music. I like my heavy metal, right? I like my loud tunes, and every now and then the missus will get rambunctious as well, and she likes her thumping, bass, popping stuff. So, but we're going to go with that for tonight. There's a really good sale on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network.
Check it out.
Check it out, because she got not 1, not 2, but 3 Kingdom Hearts games in one bundle that was originally $139.99 for $40.
Woo.
That is a steal. That is a steal and a half. Okay.
I'm gonna be busy for a while.
Yeah, she's gonna be really busy. She loves those games. And me, I bought Doom 3 for the low cost of I think it was like $10 or something like that. Doom 3, the BFG edition. Just started playing it. Actually, it's remastered. It looks pretty fucking good. It looks pretty awesome. I'm hoping to get some capture stuff, and maybe I'll use my game capture footage in conjunction with another video, kind of like I did with Injustice 2 there. And what else did I do? I think I did another video. No, it was just Injustice 2. Anyway, pardon me. We got steaks marinating. We got the barbecue cleaned, ready to go. Everything's good. Saturday. I mean, just because it's quarantine doesn't mean you can't take advantage of good sales when they come out. Just because it's quarantine doesn't mean you can't take advantage of fucking delicious food and just cook the shit out of it, man. Make it. What do we lose, really? Restaurants. Well, guess what? You can't be fucking lazy and you can't go out and order food anymore. You could technically, fast food, and some restaurants do open, takeout, but the aesthetic value is what I basically liked about the whole restaurant and food hospitality industry type stuff. I didn't order, like, if I want something quick on the go, yeah, I'm guilty. I'll grab a fucking McDonald's burger. I'm pretty fucking guilty, right? You can tell by my size. But the thing is, nothing beats a good home cooked meal. Take advantage of this shit, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah, you need time. You need to find time for stuff anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Take some time for you. And today, for the first time in like, I don't know how fucking long, I actually Googled and watched a YouTube video on how to make like the perfect marinade sauce for this thing. So I'm actually kind of anxious to check it out. And, you know, like stuff like that. What else did we get on the Xbox Live? There was Marvel versus Capcom 2. Yeah, that one's on sale. It's fucking epic. What else did I get? Soul Calibur 6. Soul Calibur 6 was a $80 game, and it's when it first got released. Now it's down to $20 on sale. I played the first basically 4 guys. I beat them.
All the Legos too are on sale.
Oh,
Just
yes.
FYI.
Legos. If you're a Nintendo fan, if you like that Lego, you know, kind of cartoony type of games, it's all on special right now. So you don't even have to leave the house. You could just fucking punch in your credit card information. Boom. You know, what's $10 for a night of entertainment, right? Think of it this way. We used to spend $10 at the fucking Blockbuster video store.
You can't even go to the theater for less than fucking what, $25-$30?
That's a good point. Actually, I should just move this camera. We should get you in these shots. Hold on a second. There we go. This is a weird angle for me, but it's there's both of us in there now, and
Well, normally I'd be sitting here, but the amp is sitting.
yeah, you can see my big fucking ridiculous swivel stand for my microphone. If I move it closer, you could probably hear me pretty louder. But anyway, I got my piece of artwork, and I want to give a quick shout out. Actually, I forgot, and that is sacrilege of me to do this. The guy who did this actually has his own YouTube channel. It's called Beyond Death Paranormal. Check it out. It's actually he's only got a couple videos up so far, but he does have content. He says it's actually kind of hard to find content because what he does is he dives into the realm of the paranormal and the spiritual.
There you go. That's it. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. I'm not going to tell you anymore because I want you to go there. Go there, subscribe, like, whatever. I mean, we do this thing for fun. I do this for fun. And I like to basically just kind of share with people crazy adventures or things that I find cool. But we're going to check out some movies as well. Recently, we just saw the new Bad Boys for Life. I thought it was, you know, honestly though, number one, I kind of felt was It was like, I understand, like, this is sacrilege to say. It's the first one in the series. It's the OG in the series, but I don't know. I just couldn't fucking deal with Taya Leone or whatever the fuck her name was. The witness, the star witness that they have, and they're supposed to like watch over her because these guys are coming after her. I just couldn't deal with their fucking whininess of that whole movie. That spoiled it for me. Number 2, fucking amazing. I love that movie. I could watch it like day and day and day, and it's just day after another. I could watch a movie 100 times, and I think I've actually seen it about maybe 20 or some fucking times. But it's good. It's that good. There's a Ferrari chase scene in it, which is fucking awesome. There's a bunch of Haitians who go crazy and start fucking firing some like fully automatic weapons at these guys, and they try to they're basically like pirates, and they try to rob this one agent who has a very large sum of cash in this briefcase. I'm not going to explain the whole fucking plot, but just these key points I remember from that movie. And the fact of the matter, when you first watch the movie, some guy overdoses on ecstasy. Within the first 5 minutes, you got an overdose. And then you get a fucking drug raid. And you get the KKK. is in there within the first 5 minutes of the fucking movie. So come on, like, it's good entertainment. It's just it's fun, you know. The new one, if you haven't seen it, it's still fairly fresh. I know there's a lot of people who haven't seen it, so I'm not going to give away too much. But I'm just going to say, you know, I thought number 2 was better than 3. 3, it tends to drag on a little bit. You know what I mean? It's kind of the way I find it. She liked it. I kind of thought it was so compared to 2. If fuck that.
Oh yeah, you compare them to. Oh jeez.
When the 2 is,
it doesn't have anything on it.
2 is like the fucking Blockbuster thing. It was like this big fucking thing that came out, like boom, it just smashed you right in the face. It came up to you in the middle of a restaurant, didn't ask you who the fuck you were or nothing. You don't even know who this person is. Boom, you get slapped right across the face with this movie. And then you say you're gonna enjoy it or else. And that's how I could describe my experience when I first watched this movie. It's like I didn't really know what to think of it. I'm like, you know what? But it was like, fuck you. You're watching this, dirty. Boom. And that's it. So, what else did we watch? Tiger King. Oh my God, this fucking series. Carol Baskins is a fucking nutcase. I swear this woman killed her husband and fed him to the tigers. Oh my God. I just want to fuck. You know, I get what they did. They took a series that was successful in the first 2 seasons, Making a Murder, and it's essentially it seems very similar to me, but different. It's a different story, obviously. It's right. It's a different fucking set of circumstances, but it's kind of got the same formula where they interview all the staff. Everybody basically kind of gives their input on it. And if you haven't really seen it yet, I recommend you do, because it's so fucking twisted. Like, honestly, within the first 2 episodes, if you're not hooked and if you don't binge watch the shit out of the series, there's something wrong with you, because it's like beyond anything I've ever seen. And it's fucked up how they released it during this whole pandemic. It's almost like it was, well, I wouldn't say it was planned. I'm just being fucking stupid now, but it gave us something to watch. For those 2 days or 3 days or however long it took me to watch this whole series, because I didn't binge watch it. I just can't do that. I can't even play a fucking video game for more than like 2 hours at a time. I got to do something. I always got to be doing something, which is why I fuck around with technology, which is why I mess with stuff like this. I have way too short of attention span and there's too much going on. If I get bored, I can't stay focused on it. And sometimes I do get bored with, it kind of seems like the repetitiveness. If I've seen a movie, if it seems similar to something that I've seen before, it's very hard for me to get into. But if it's original and if it just comes out and fucking says, here we are, this is what we are. It's kind of like that other one we saw, The Grudge. Shit. Absolute shit movie. Okay?
I mean, check it out for yourself and decide yourself, but I was never a fan of the series anyway.
Okay. The storyline, the original Grudge came out in I think it was a Japanese film. It was a Japanese film just like Ringu. Came out in Japan, migrated over to the United States with subtitles. People developed a following for it. It became so popular that Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar, starred in the remake of The Grudge. And that's the thing I don't fucking understand. They remade a remake. It's a remake of the original, which is a remake. Why? I don't... Fuck. Stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid. Don't like it. That's all I'm going to say about it.
You talk to people, and it's always... The Grudge is always compared with The Ring. I like The Ring.
It's a completely different movie.
Oh, I know.
The Ring is so way more creepier. And even that had its shit show. I think back in 2015 or 2016, there was this new newly added. I didn't even watch the fucking thing because I didn't want to. Like I just did. I couldn't, wholeheartedly be disappointed by it. I just, this is gonna be a fucking car wreck, so I'm not even gonna go there. Am I gonna purposely fucking inflict pain in my fucking brain? No, I'm not gonna do that because it's so. Some movies are so fucking stupid. Like they have no purpose whatsoever. Why do they do these things? Why is Hollywood? Because it's fucking money. That's why. Oh, money. You know what? How about you make quality films? How about you do fucking another Pulp Fiction? How about you do another fucking?
I don't know if I would want them to mess with the original.
No. I'm not saying remake. Do something totally original.
Yeah.
But with that level of fucking goodness. Because there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Like the Slender Man movie was complete fucking garbage. I sat through the first 20 minutes of that damn thing and I was like, you know what, this is just stupid. And I'm like, no. Oh, it's like watching a really shitty sitcom on repeat. And it's just, they keep popping fucking shit and shit and shit. And it just, every now and then you might get a bone thrown at you. You might get something that's like half decent every now and then, but very few and far between.
Oh, you know what I watched recently is that Lock and Key on Netflix.
Okay.
That was really good.
Lock and Key.
I'm not going to give away too much. So,
give us your review of Lock and Key.
I thought it was really good. It's definitely worth checking out. I mean, what else are you doing? Sitting around. Check it out. It's actually, it's about, I don't want to give too much away, but it's about a family, a single mother with some kids. Kids they get a new place. They get into exploring. That's all I'll give you. It's good.
All right. So it's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's a Netflix series.
It's on Netflix. Lock and Key. Now, the reason why I actually subscribed to Disney Plus was The Mandalorian. That's a really good series, honestly. For being an original series about a bounty hunter and the actual race of the Mandalorian bounty hunters, yeah, it's really good. And there's a few twists and turns. It's old. I mean, last year they did it because the Rise of Skywalker, right? And it was like a build up to the movie, and that movie fucking rocked. We actually were in the theaters for that one, and wow, they just released it on 4K. We watched it in ultra high def. We watched it for the second time this time because I remember in the theater I had to run to the bathroom and I missed one crucial. Well, I missed the part where they rebuilt his helmet, and I was so fucking angry. I was like, I wanted to see how they rebuilt his helmet, and I had to wait, however many months. Like, I guess it got released in Christmas. It's been out now for about a month, eh?
About a month.
Yeah, so I had to wait like 3 months just to see the helmet scene, but it was worth it, What else?
What else we watched recently? That's new.
Yeah.
Oh, we watched Jumanji 2.
Jumanji 2 actually was really, really funny. Really funny.
I love the first remake.
Danny DeVito.
I was so scared that it was going to be crap from the original, but it was a good remake.
Danny DeVito is so fucking hilarious. Like, well, okay, not him. What's who the hell was Danny DeVito? Fucking Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart as Danny DeVito's character was fucking hilarious because it's like you see who the characters are before they actually get sucked into the game, and then how they talk amongst each other, and then basically Kevin Hart, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I forget her name, the redhead chick, and Jack Black. Jack Black's acting was fucking good. These characters all like they delivered, man. Like they actually, for 1 minute, I actually thought, it's plausible. Like, just I know Danny DeVito, I know his mannerisms, and when you see the beginning of the movie, you could see kind of how his behavior is and how he operates, how he talks, and his gestures and everything. That his body language. Fucking Kevin Hart just nails it.
Mhm.
He just nails it. But yeah, we're rambling on here too much. This is getting pretty ridiculous in length. So
Gotta cook up those steaks anyway.
that's right. That's right. I'm gonna cook this puppy up tomorrow. I'm going to give a proper review once I've actually used it for, I don't know, I'll give it a week or two, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you folks out there in YouTube land if it's worth buying, because our original receiver is actually pretty decent. It's nice. It's just it's 3 years old. It's doesn't have all the features as this. So in a day like today, sorry, I said that wrong. In today's society, you get what you pay for, but now everything's just all fucked up. So people aren't spending money on, electronics. They're all stockpiling on toilet paper and stuff like that.
I went to Walmart. They're still out of toilet paper.
They're still out of toilet paper. What the
People
fuck?
thinking?
Seriously, all you do is you go in the fucking, like, if you have a shower with a nozzle, if you run out of toilet paper, you go in there, take care of it, and that's it. If you live in town, it's the fucking city's problem. They got to deal with the drain. Who gives a shit? Just kidding. Oh, now I'm getting bad. Now I got to get out of here. Okay. Stay classy, YouTube, and you know what? Have fun during this whole lockdown thing. It's not.
Tell your family, people.
It's not as bad as you think it is. It's everybody's blowing this way the fuck out of proportion. It's media, man. It's what it is. It's a media scare. But be optimistic, have fun, and just
Safe.
enjoy. And obey the fucking distance rules. How many times that's okay, I gotta stop.
You gotta stop.
I gotta stop. I can go on forever about the fucking social distancing rules, and people just they don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Later, folks. See ya.